Hello, my name's Alex King. I'm working on a personal project right now where I'm focusing on just simple mechanics that are basically known from games like Uncharted, The Last of Us, just any third person story experience kind of video game. And I'm making these simple mechanics as of right now, as for the first month, starting on September. Um, I actually took one of these project templates where you have like a third person character and it already has like all the built-in animations and advanced locomotion mechanics and stuff like that, and I used that and I applied that to my own character here, where I actually got this model from this website where you can just get free 3D models called Mixamo, and I figured out a way to use this guy and import him in a way where I actually had to change a little bit of the skeletal mesh in the rig from the locomotion based template to actually correspond with this model. I actually had to use Blender and use a plugin in order to convert the actual bone names to match the Mixamo model here. So that was a process in itself. Let me see what else I've worked on, and then a little bit of just organization skills here with color coding all these folders and stuff. I just realized that I have three folders that are now currently at a yellowish tint, so I should fix that. But in a nutshell, I just was able to kind of work around, make like a 3D model of this SWAT character to match with the locomotion template, and before it was a SWAT character, it ended up being. Let me see if I could find it. Um, it was somewhere around here. It's just like a bluish default looking character. Um, yeah, like this one. It was basically this guy from the start, and then I had to figure out a way to replace him and change his animations and make sure it looked as fluid as it can be. So I worked on that a little bit. And then I guess I could just play through it here. You see some box triggers here that I've been working on where once, he passes through this box trigger, I actually have it on this box trigger to be working. But if he passes this box trigger, he'll trigger a voice cue saying, "Oh, here we go again," to kind of start like a new chapter for your game and stuff like that. And then I also added something new to where once he steps on this trigger, he'll start walking because now this is like an enclosed space. And I'm thinking of it being a little bit of like an ominous hallway where you're walking slowly, kind of like a Resident Evil kind of game. And so you're going inside interiors, but then once he gets out of that box trigger, he'll actually start running again because there's a more open space here, and that's supposed to signify that, like, oh, now it's an open landscape, now he's able to run around and stuff. So I've been working all around on those kind of simple mechanics. Another thing I just added on today, which today is September 26th, 2021, is I added this pickup weapon where you could pick it up and it'll have like a sound effect, and this actor will disappear once you press F. And including that, I also had to figure out a way to see if I could actually change his animation style of the character to make it to where it looks like he's holding a rifle. And so this isn't the actual blueprint I want to look at, but if I go in here, let's see. Once he presses F to interact, it'll change its overlay state of the character to a rifle state. And so if I click on this, there's so many more of these states that are been pre-made on that locomotion template. And so what I had to do was set it into a different state and then make it look like he's actually holding the rifle. Now, right now, I haven't programmed it yet to where he's actually holding the gun, but this is basically just somewhat the progress that I have so far, where once you get close to it, it'll open up a text render saying AR4, pick up the gun, and you press F. Notice the animation style changes. And so now he'll have his rifle ready, locked and loaded kind of thing. And it also has like zoom in features too, where you could aim ADS. And so this locomotion character is very advanced, and I should let you guys know that this isn't my work in terms of the locomotion features. The work that I've done is basically change the model and then program it to where I'm changing the states of him holding the rifle, him running around, and then him walking at this part.
Okay, here we go again.
And then I've programmed also him saying, "Here we go again," and then him walking around, and then now he's moving again, or running, I should say. And then I also added that Dunkirk music that you could hear in the background as well. So I'm basically just having all these mechanics that have already been built, and I'm trying to just combine them all together to make it feel like you're actually playing a video game. So so far that's my progress. I'm probably gonna write down a couple of things here of just to document some things instead of just having it just be a video. But that's my progress so far, and I'm looking forward to working on it in the next coming months.